Good morning, good afternoon, and or evening, and welcome back to the den, and back to another Dirty Casual Tries video. And today, we're going to be getting up to a little bit of mischief, a little bit of illusory troublemaking. We're going to be causing some chaos, if you will. That's right, we're going to be playing with the president himself, Loki. Now, I've already taken a look at Loki's abilities, and we'll look at them here together in just a second, but first, the reason I've kind of held off on Loki, even though he's been in the game since the beginning, is because I don't really fully understand what Loki's supposed to be doing. And we'll look at that here when we get to his abilities. Now, to me, someone like Luna, who I also haven't played with, makes a bit more sense, right? She's got multiple healing tools at her ability. She's a really, supporty support kind of class. Loki, well, he's maybe a little bit more like Ultron, who recently came into the game, who I haven't yet played with, but from what I understand is a bit more of a damage kind of focused support character and less of a lots of different ways to heal. Now, I have struggled with some of the other support characters that don't have quite as many healing abilities, so we'll see if that carries over to Loki, but first, his abilities. Now, first off, he has his main attack, Mystical Missile, and that will damage enemies and heal allies, very much like Luna or Dagger. And then we come down to his main healing ability, which is the Regeneration Domain. Now this uses a magical field that provides allies healing over time and converts incoming damage into further healing, kind of basically building on itself. Now I know from playing against Loki that you can destroy these crystals, so we'll have to see how good my use and placement of them is. Maybe I can avoid that. Now, either way, once you use the ability, it goes on a 25-second cooldown. So that is going to be a bit much for me to adjust to, because when it comes to support characters, I'm very much thinking use my abilities to heal, right? So this is going to be a bit of a shift. Now, from what I understand from one of my community members, doppelgangers are going to be the important thing, making maximum effect of placing these guys, especially for regeneration domain. Also, they can help damage or heal as well. So that, as a dirty casual, is my biggest fear, but we'll get to that here in a second. Then we also have Devious Exchange, which allows him to swap with whatever illusion he's looking at, right? And similar to that is his ultimate, where whatever ally or enemy he's looking at, he can take their abilities and use them all, just not teams. Now, his melee does do more damage when you're hitting an enemy in the back because of backstab, so if I get the opportunity to use a melee, which I'm not sure if I will, I'll have to try to make sure to try to get behind him with Deception, which allows me to cast an illusion, go invisible, so it's going to be a really strong out, kind of like the Devious Exchange with the doppelgangers, right? Those are going to be two main ways I can already see that I'm going to need to focus on for survival, because they allow me to get away. They're my outs, right? I don't have a grapple, I don't have a quick run, I don't have a sprint, I don't have a fly, I don't have a teleport. I kind of have a teleport. I don't have a portal, right? So I'm going to have to make good use of those. Now, all in all, again, main attack, damages and heals, doppelganger, or God of Mischief, the ultimate, allows you to take another ability's heroes. The only healing thing I have with left shift, regeneration, well, not the only, but the main, the most powerful, my healing ult, if you will. Got the doppelgangers, gonna have to make good use of those. Got to swap out, good out. Got the backstab if it comes up, and I got deception. Now, having to worry about a 15-second or a 25-second cooldown, that is going to be really weird to manage as a dirty casual, because I'm used to my supports being able to pop off their abilities a bit more quickly, right? I'm not used to such long cooldowns in between a lot of my abilities, but we'll have to see how it plays out. The thing I can tell I'm going to struggle with the most, but I'm going to have to focus on to adapt to the quickest, is not his outs, is not the one healing thing, but placing the clones. Those are going to be key. And that's the thing as a dirty casual I am most worried about. But how are things going to go? Well, let's find out. I love how from the start of the game, finding a match has always been so quick. Okay, we're coming into Araco. New map. One I'm not the most familiar with. Araco is a new map, and I'm not going to pretend like it's my strongest, so this is definitely going to be a bit difficult to get used to things, right? First time playing with Loki. Okay, I've got 12 shots. I didn't mention that in the abilities section. I also didn't mention I can put out 2 doppelgangers, but at this point, with how late I am to game, I'm sure everybody else knows that, so...
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! I outnumber you. This isn't my first trip to
Okay, there we go. It's like a projectile, it's a bit slow. Okay, cool. We got Mr. Fantastic who was trying to dive in on us. We need to focus on Iron Man's a little bit of anti-air. Reload. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's make Iron Man dive back. Let's focus on healing up some of our allies here.
Whatever got off with, it's gone now.
Okay, we need to back off. Oh. Yeah, I got hit with the Ankh. I didn't see the Ankh. Okay, that was going to be a great time to pop out Regeneration Domain, but because I didn't see the Ankh. Aw, crap. I'm so used to pressing shift to sprint and things that I just did it again. But that's okay.
I outnumber you.
Okay, our team's down here. Spider-Man's trying to dive in the back, so let's help focus on him and heal up. Okay, we need to really see about that Ankh. There's Iron Man. Okay, let's see if we can't focus on the Cloak and Dagger. Oh, Iron Man got an ult off. Oh. Okay, so if they hit me, that knocks me immediately out of my illusion. Let's get some clones out here. Let's focus on the bad guy there.
The moon haunts you.
Okay, let's try to get some healing out here.
There's still a chance to stop them. We made quite a It's spider time!
Okay, let's just use this. Did not mean. Okay. I gotta pay attention to the targeting. I was not expecting. I was not expecting that to hit Penny. I thought I was looking at Moon Knight. Of course, at this point, with a little bit of havoc that was going on right then, I'm not 100% sure what I was looking at, but I could have swore I was looking. Well, maybe it wasn't Moon Knight, but it was the bad guy. Whoever was on the opposing team. That's who I was thinking we needed to be. Okay, we need to get another clone back here.
You stopped them in their tracks.
Can I pick him up? Yes, I can. Okay, I did not mean to do that. I was wanting to pick him up. Just killing our teammates here. Ah, Iron Man. I'm trying to shoot you. Okay, focus on the rest of the team. Let's focus on Cloak and Dagger. Okay. Now I'm questioning whether my right click, because we were not watching our flank there. That was just bad of the whole team. But I'm wondering if my right click
Down to 30 seconds.
well, no, because if they can shoot me out of it, then I doubt an ultimate would get blocked by it, right? People just need a lot of healing at the moment.
Now might be a good time to stop that.
Get out of my house. Crap. He planted that right on me. I was about to say I'm a better storm. Okay. So Loki's healing. Ah, crap. I did it again. I pressed shift to sprint. I cannot sprint in this game. Dirty casual stuff right there. Okay, so Loki's healing actually is pretty good. You know, it's good burst. It's good burst healing. The clones, what I'm finding out about them is that they can get taken out really easy, which I know. Hey. Okay, let's heal Frank. See if we can get a clone down there. Just right up in the middle. See if we can't confuse him. See if we can focus on Jeff. Yes, okay, cool, we got Jeff. Nice, now we need to keep healing Frank here. Oh, we need some anti-air focus. There we go. Good job, Frank. Good job, Frank. Okay. Storm's over there. Oh, Cloak and Dagger's right up in our face. Okay, let's focus on Human Torch here for some anti-air. See if we can't help Punisher out a bit. Okay, we got one, but Iron Man got me. I'm pretty sure our Punisher, he was doing pretty good. Oh yeah, look at him go. Yeah, he's got Iron Man. He didn't need me up there, but I do need to get back there for the rest of the team because I think I'm the only support on the team. Okay. Now,
Only 60 seconds
I'm
left.
questioning.
Stop them in their
Feel
tracks.
the wrath of the goddess! I have many faces.
Ooh! Okay, crap. I didn't even get time to... I didn't even see her coming. I didn't even get time to... I was looking at Moon Knight trying to heal him. I didn't even get a chance to pop my little shadow illusion. Again, I don't think that's actually going to do anything for me because,
30 seconds.
you know, I can get shot out of it, but I don't know. Maybe it can. I don't know. Okay, we just got to stand our ground, boys.
Better stop that vehicle.
Okay, now let's focus on healing here. Yeah, let's just layer up our clones back here. Hover around the... Cool! Yeah, we got one. I walked into the fire. Oh my gosh, that could have actually been a decent C&D ult. But I walked into the fire. I thought I'd been fine personally because I had the healing from the health pack, but I guess Loki is a lot more fragile than what I was originally anticipating. Start challenges here. Oh yeah, look at that. Moon Knight did a good job with MVP. We won 11, 6, and 12. That's not half bad. Got the most assists in the game. I did not get the most healing, but I did over 7,000 healing. I was up there close to their C&D, who was C&D all game. So I did better than I thought I was going to in that regard. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Maybe make things it's not going to make anything easier to see. I apologize. But yes. 7,104 healing. That's better than I thought I was going to do. I thought from how much I was shooting, the splash might get me a little more, but Araka was a spread out map, so I was really not able to take advantage of any kind of splash damage in that regard. It looks like it did a little splash, because several times it like exploded near Iron Man, but still hit him, just like didn't hurt him as much as like hit him directly did, so that's what makes me think he's got splash. Yeah, we're not going to look at accuracy. Damage blocked. Okay, so the the damage, the incoming damage that is converted to healing, I'm guessing that also ups my damage blocked, but 11, 6, and 12. Not half bad for what I thought I was going to end up doing there as Loki. Let's look at that highlight. Okay. I was trying to heal Iron Man. I was yelling at him for moving around so much. Okay, and then we... Oh yeah, this is when she came in with her ult, and I... No, I did not. I did not pop the runes, but I think we take her out here. But that was right before Iron Man from the flank takes us out, if I'm not mistaken. Not that great of a highlight. We're going to go ahead and thumbs up the rest of the team because they had to deal with me in my first game as the God of Mischief. So, as a dirty casual, I thought the clones were going to be the most difficult thing to actually kind of get the hang of, but they started to make sense as I went through the game. Positioning, being able to have them to where they can spread out, cover a lot of area with my runes for healing. Not pressing shift, trying to sprint out the gate. It's one I haven't quite mastered yet. It's been kind of an issue since the start. Plus, one of the first characters I played and got kind of good with and got really familiar with is Iron Man, and well, he gets to fly with shift, so he kind of has a sprint. So, in my defense, but still a dirty casual move. Now, the thing that I actually found the most difficult, and maybe this is because it was a Racco, but shifting between my clones and using my little invisibility, drop a clone, get to move away while I'm invisible. I did use that once, but I got shot out of it. So the only thing I have to know is, can it like get me out of an ult? Probably not, because I took damage and got knocked out of it, but I didn't really get to utilize it a whole lot. The swapping of the clones is something I might have been able to do more successfully, but I wasn't really cognizant of putting my clones down as like, oh, hey, I can escape to here. I was thinking of, okay, let's have them here to heal, help damage, get my regeneration runes out there. That's mainly what I was thinking of. So I do need to make sure I'm being mindful of having one of them in a position where they can still do what I was trying to do, but can also allow me to escape. But those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Any advice would be greatly appreciative. I thought I was going to come into Loki here, and I thought I was going to hate this experience because I was like, I don't understand why he doesn't have more healing, why his ultimate, this, that, and the other. Now, I did make good use of his ult once. Kind of misfired on the ult. The person I was looking at got killed, and then I think I targeted Penny. Pulled off the ult anyway, but I was Penny, didn't do a whole lot. And then the very last time, I thought I was at full health, having health regeneration from the health pack, and I walk into Human Torch's ult and get taken out as I'm about to convert into a C&D, which would have come in really handy. I wouldn't have died. I wouldn't have had as many deaths, but my team still won anyway. So we were doing a pretty good job. As the one healer, I thought I was definitely going to be struggling as Loki, but well, I just kind of doubled back there, didn't I? But you let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Yeah, you guys know. You guys know what to do. And while you're down there, make sure to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button for me. Really helps things to get around. And you also want to be subscribed so you don't miss Den Time on Saturdays, where last week we checked out No Man's Sky for the very first time. This coming week it's going to be Rivals all day because we did No Man's Sky all day last week. But usually I split it up. I do some Marvel Rivals, and then I do some survival game, and sometimes I swap it up, survival first. But you want to be subscribed so you don't miss those, and so you don't miss more content. But most importantly, thank you very much. Thank you for the watch. Thank you for the support. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh, and if you can't think of a comment, just vote with who you think I should try next. Out of supports, got Luna and Ultron left. And out of DPS, because we've done all the tanks. Where's my list? Crap. There's my sticky note. Got Hela, Natasha, Moon Knight, Namor, Parker, Quill, Frank, and Bucky. One of those is going to be Wednesday's video. So, But let me know who you think should come next after that. And of course, have a wonderful rest of your day.